once per battle round, this model can use the Fire, Overwatch, or Heroic Stratagem for 0 CP. And that is just once per battle round. So that can be done obviously in movement or shooting. Movement or charge phase. That's all he really gives them. I think they Overwatch on 5s. And if I'll go through the army rule in a second because it's a bit strange. I think they Overwatch on 5s. They Overwatch on 5s, and if I'm in what's called Fortified Takeover, they Overwatch on 4s. I've got 2 squads of 10 Jaegers. They're in, so 5 of them are going to be in each one of the cars. Yeah, so the car splits them. The cars have Scout, and the Jaegers themselves have Infiltrate, so the ones that are in the cars don't have Infiltrate, obviously. The cars give -1, so the cars have Suppression, which is okay. It's not too bad. So this big brick is going to go in one of the and then 2 land fortresses. This is going to go in one of the land fortresses. The other 6 of these are going to go in the other land fortress. The land fortresses have the 2 have the what are they called? The conversion beamers. And they also have the +1 to hit. I confirm that that's the case. And I've also got Uther. He just gives CP. I think he just gives CP if he's on the board. Let me confirm. Uther, he gives. No.
So
yes.
when you target a strat with, again, if you target a unit within 12, he reduces the cost.
Yeah,
so
reduces the cost. Yeah.
Whatever, Gilliman or some shit.
Yeah, and once per turn, you can spend 1 YP to change 1 hit roll, 1 wound roll, 1 stat. It'll only work on him, so it won't matter too much. He's probably not going to be there. He's just there to give me some things within 12. And that's basically it. There's a lot of stuff going in cars.
I went through my strats and detachment. I didn't actually tell you my army, so we'll go through mine after.
Yeah. Those are in cars. Those are. And I've got 10 warriors. They're just sticky. Yep. They're in cars. They're in strat reserve, and I think the rest is their infiltrate. They're on the board. They're all on the board, and they are on the board. Cool. So the detachment, so the army rule is I just have to kill things, and I get YP. Let me confirm that. Efficiency.
Thunder can go down in wounds. I swear they used to be 3 wounds.
No, they've always been 2. I thought the I thought the Hearthguard were 3 for some strange reason, but no, they're 2.
I swear the Thunderkin used to be 3 wounds.
So the army rule is if you have less than 7 YP, so I've got to have a tracker for YP. You get add 1 to the hit roll if you're on an objective marker. Each time a model in that unit makes an attack that targets an enemy unit within range of an objective marker, add 1 to the hit roll. And I also get reroll advance and charges on that unit as well. If I'm in Fortify Takeover, I get the same thing, +1 to the hit roll. Each time a model in that unit makes an attack that targets an enemy unit, if that unit is within range of 1 or more objective markers you control, you add 1 to the hit roll. So it's not if it's just on an objective marker, it's if I control it. And then I get the if your strength is higher, subtract 1 from the wound roll. And it's not a vehicle.
So essentially, you get +1 to hit and reroll charges if I'm on a point early.
Yep.
And then once you get enough, you switch over to -1 to wound on points. And what was the other?
Yep. It's to say +1 to hit as long as it's on one of my objectives for Fortified Takeover. Don't know why they changed it to be.
So if I out OC you, do you just lose that?
I presume so. No, we can. I would lose the +1 to hit because I
Yeah,
lose
yeah,
the I keep the fortify takeover from above 7 YP.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think I
But you
kind of
get
don't want to get
but
above
you
7.
get -1 to wound all the time when you
Yeah,
on them. Yeah, cool.
yeah,
Okay, yep. So
cool.
yeah, I have
Mhm,
2 squads of grots.
mhm,
I got snick rot, so lone op, infiltrate, once per game, teleport around the board.
mhm.
Mech, he bonks a car, gets
Yep.
a +1 hit. Lone op. Um, Warboss in Mega Armor
Mhm,
with the teleport enhancement, leading Mega Knobs.
mhm,
Warboss in Mega Armor, leading 5 Mega Knobs,
mhm,
no enhancement. Just 6 unled Mega
mhm,
Knobs. Then I've got a Warboss with Breaker
mhm,
Boys, 5
mhm,
Looters. I've got a squad of Commandos, and they've been split up. So
mhm,
the new Commando rule is they can split.
mhm.
So I've just basically I've got the guns in one squad and melee in the other.
Yep.
So one squad has this guy goes up here. So yeah, one squad has 2 custom shooters, a burner, and a rocket,
Mhm.
and then the other squad just has a breach ram power claw.
Cool.
And then I got 2 squads of 3-man death copters and 4 trucks.
Nice. Pretty good. Pretty easy.
Okay, cool.
Cool. So the first round is mission N, which is Crucible and Hidden Supplies, and it's on table 1, I think it is, which is search GW layout 1. So it's on that one there.
Oh yeah, sorry, and then 2 squads of tank busters. 2 squads of unled tank busters.
Ah,
So
okay,
essentially,
cool.
what I can do is they can shoot out the top, and the mech bonks the truck, and the truck hits on 4s.
Ah, okay, cool.
And then they can disembark and shoot at vehicles if I need them to, but they don't get any of the detachments. Crap.
Get rid of all that, and then I'll flip this, load that map, and then Hidden Supplies. Crucible Battle Hidden Supplies. Awesome. So I'm probably going to go a little bit slow, obviously, because I've not played this army for a very long time. The strats that I have are +1 AP, and if I spend 3 YP, I can give +2 AP only in the fight phase. I've got Armor of Contempt for 1 CP. In the shooting phase, I can give something sustained 1 or sustained 2 if I use 3 YP. I can reroll the hit roll of 1 and reroll the wound roll of 1 for 1 CP in shooting only. In the movement phase, I can fall back, shoot, and charge. And in your shooting phase, you can. I mean, select as a target. Your unit can shoot as though. Oh, I can shoot back. So you can
Cool.
you shoot something, and then after you've finished all your attacks, I then can shoot back. Cool. I am going to.
So I am going to start 2 tank busters in 1 truck,
Mhm.
1 lead mega knob squad in truck, looters and breakers in truck, and then I'm going to start these grots here inside this truck. And basically, what's going to happen is grots are going to run out turn 1, then the mega knobs will just jump in there.
Cool.
Give my knobs, give my Gretchen some extra speed. Turn 1.
Awesome. I need to clone. Just clone that. So I'll use this one for my YP, and I will put that. What's going on here? Unlock that one, and then put that one there. Okay, let's roll for. Oh, sorry. I've got just the Thunderkin with the was the Ironmaster in Strat reserves, uh, in the car, in the 2 land fortresses. I need to. How do you color it? Like you've put the outline color. How do you do that? I'm not actually sure how you do
If you
that.
press 1 on the numpad,
Yep.
it'll bring up, their data sheet. Down the bottom is all the colors, and if you select one of the colors, everyone assigned to that data sheet will take that color.
Oh, okay. So if I go like that and then go like that, that didn't work. So if I have to do it like this?
So if you press 1 on them, and then you press 1 on the car. I'll try doing it.
Yeah.
If I press move there.
Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
And then I'll just do that. I do that and go green. And do that. Blue. That didn't work. Pink.
Oh, actually, have you versed Mega Knobs before?
I have, yes.
Yep, so they get a 5-up Feel No Pain in the WoW. So basically I get 2. That's why there's so many Mega Knobs. They get 2 rounds of 5-up Feel No Pain.
Did that not go orange? Go. And then this can go... Oh no, it was purple, wasn't it? Cool. Awesome. Alright. Just making sure that I had everything.
Ooh, the old hidden supplies, eh?
Cool. Awesome. Alright, let's roll for deployment.
Oh, how much infiltrate you got? Just
so these guys here are infiltrate, these guys are infiltrate, and these have scout. I think they have scout 9 or scout 6. Scout 9.
Okay, cool. 6.
Cool.
I will deploy first.
Sounds good.
My bomb squig and distraction grot for the commandos will be going with the melee squad.
Cool.
I think. No. What I'll give these guys the distraction grot and give these guys the bomb squig. So the distraction grot just gives me a once per game 5-up in bomb in the shooting phase.
Cool.
And also you cannot overwatch commandos. They're just funny like that.
I think what needs to happen with these Jaegers and the cars is they're just to infiltrate, because they don't really do much. The Jaegers don't have... They actually do. What's their ability? Oh, they can... Sorry, the Jaegers, they have a reactive move of up to D6.
Okay, so they reactively move D6 when enemies come.
Yep, a normal, advance, or fall back
Around.
within 9 inches of these units.
2. Yeah, because I know that you have some like decent scout. I'm just basically putting my trashy commando squad in the pocket where you'd want to scout to. They can die. That's fine. Okay, I think that's it. Cool. Commando's down.
Alright, I need to do a similar thing. Side. But I'm going to do it in a way where I move them so I can reactive move them back.
Do they have scout as well, or do they just have reactive move?
These just have that, so they have infiltrate. And the cars that they're in have scout. So this is the one that's been split up. One of the ones that have been split up.
Cute.
Where's your last one? Your last one's like here, right?
Yep, looks good.
Actually, I can sit on that side. I don't need to actually shoot from putting stuff there. Better shoot me from down that way. Just actually move him over. Alright. I'll go there.
They've got the 9-inch bubble on them, don't they?
Yep, that's the 9-inch bubble.
What's the guns like? Magma coil rifle. Shotguns, APM launcher. Not too bad.
Yeah,
Not
they're
my
okay.
fault. Oh, the shotguns are strength 5. That's nice. Yeah, I think I'll just put these commandos right up against this wall.
That's your only other infiltrate unit, right?
No, I've got Snick Rod as well.
Snick Rod, yep. Okay.
And actually, I might just push them right up against there. Yeah, okay. Commandos down.
Cool. I'm going to vote these guys. Align there, so just make sure that they're not. Cool. Alright, and I'll put those, the last infiltrate unit that I've got there. Cool.
Okay.
Suppression, yep, subtract 1 from the hit roll.
Cool truck with grots in it.
I'm going to put some warriors to the other heavy weapons. 2 heavy weapons there, and then these guys can just filter back through. You don't have uppy downy, do you?
Snickrock can once per game jump.
Yep.
If he wants to.
Cool. Stick them there.
Cool. What did you have in you just have the...
Nothing in Deep Strike, yeah. The Half Guard in a Land Fortress, Thunderkin in a Land Fortress. Fortunately, the Thunderkin are 2, I think it is. They count as 2 units, so because they got an exoskeleton, so you can't actually put the Iron Master in and a bunch of units in a Land Fortress with the Thunderkin.
Yeah.
I haven't jibbed you there. Are these? Transport.
Sure, if there's no Deep Strike, I don't really need to worry about screen. Let's just chuck another truck down. A party truck.
These aren't exo armor. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, I have. Okay, so these actually can't go in. They can't go in a Land Fortress. There's too many of them.
Who can't?
So these guys here can't go in a Land Fortress. Because there's too many of them. They don't have Deep Strike either because the Carl doesn't give them the Deep Strike. So I'm gonna have to go. Might have to just go.
Surely he has an ability to have Deep Strike.
So that you can select one or the other. So he can either have the Deep Strike one, which is.
Do you want to give him the Deep Strike 1 now that you've realised you can't have them in the car?
confirm because I think the other one, which is the Rampant Crest. Oh no, I do. Yeah, because the Rampant Crest just gives him a 5-up and vulnerable. So yeah, so I'll give him Deep Strike. Sorry if that's all right.
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think I've got one AP4 in my army. So
Yeah. That's
uh,
right.
yes, I do not. I don't have an AP4. So yeah.
No, it's okay. I'll give him the teleport crest, then put him in Deep
Yeah.
Strike.
Cool.
Which just means I don't have anything in the second land fortress, which is fine, I think.
I mean, you could put the. Oh wait, no, that's a big squad, isn't it?
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, because they are exo suits, you can't put them in the land fortress. They're just one too many.
Oh, okay, what about these guys here?
Maybe I will put those guys into the land fortress. It won't. It'll only change that. So if you needed to do any,
Nah,
no.
I'm good, man. Cool. Let's see. I was putting down party bus, breakers, and looters. Where do they want to go? What are the shooting lines like?
Catch.
It's a bit too exposed. So yeah, I think I'll just chuck the old party bus up against the wall. Yeah.
You boss.
It's just really annoying because it like slightly intersects the corner, so I just have to like.
Oh yeah, like pull it back a tiny little bit.
Yeah. But on TTS you can't do these. Oh, actually, by dragging it against the wall. Yeah, cool. Slice it here. Let's turn off auto raise. See that. Oh yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Yep, party bus down.
Cool. I'm gonna put Uther in the same position, but over my side. Actually, a different one, but I'm gonna put Uther here.
Cool.
This gives 12-inch bubble. So we get rid of the bubble off them now.
There's this line. So
What I can do is I think I can actually put them in there as well.
just have 22 capacity like a battle wagon.
Yeah, 14 leagues of Votann infantry. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
So I think that truck can actually just scooch a little bit forward, and it's off the line. Cool. So that's War Boss and Meganobs.
Cool. All right. So they're in the red one. Okay.
So these guys aren't in the red one. The Grots are in the red one, but they're basically just going to run in there.
Yep.
Essentially, what's going to happen is the Grots will just run out of this one, and the red Meganobs will run into it.
Yep. Cool. All right. So I'm going to put a. I can't scout him. Mission moves. 9. Put carrier there, and that has
Tank Buster truck down.
So
two unlaid tank busters.
I'm gonna put the big chunky. That can fit through there, so I'm gonna put the big chunky
chunk.
Fortress.
They're pretty compact though because they're not that wide.
Nah, they're quite thin. Even with the sponsons like out.
4 inches.
Yeah, they're quite good. They're still quite a big boy.
Yeah, they're quite long.
I'll put the land fortress there.
Cool.
carrier. You don't have much shooting, do you?
Well, I think the tank busters can be deceptively good. So basically, if I keep them inside the truck, and I was to say shoot your 10-man your big Brokier squad or the half guard, it's 10d3 individual blasts at 923.
Okay. So
and then the mech bonks it, makes it hit on 4s.
okay, so I'm gonna put
So I've got like one good shooting asset, and then the def copters are like casinos. Sometimes they do 0, sometimes
they kill things. Yeah. Alright, I'll put a carrier over here just so that if I don't get first, I get second, I can shout him back.
Yep, cool. Cool. Let's put down some grottos. Do I need any more real estate? Yeah. Cool. Grots down.
And then my last is the last fortress that has those guys in. Put it here because they move 10. Cool.
And your conversion is you get is it sustained D3 on the?
Let's have a look because I think the Thunderkin they have lethals. So the Thunderkin have lethals on, so they'll crit on 4s conversion. And the land fortresses conversion beamers have lethals as well.
Right. Okay. So you don't get sustained. It's just lethal 4-up.
Yeah, I can give them sustain for a CP or YP though.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for 3 YP I can give sustained 2, and for 1 CP I can give them sustained 1.
Does anything have assault?
The Jaegers do on their shotguns. The warriors don't. The fortresses have it on their autocannon with sustained 1. The carriers don't. Yes, it's just basically the Jaegers and the land fortresses.
Okay.
I can't give sustain as well from the looks of it.
Okay, cool. And chuck a mech down. Yeah, that. I was basically just wondering, like, the threat ranges for like where I'm going to put Snickrod. Don't want him getting blasted by a Hecaton like instantly. You're all down, are you?
I'm all down. You're all good. Yep.
Cool.
So my detachment rule is I get 1 YP if I kill a unit.
Yep. So this is like the YP detachment.
Yep.
I'd personally just play that the bullshit transport detachment where you can disembark like at the end of the phase.
Oh yeah, because you also get, I think, sustained 1 on if you're within 3 inches and you have disembarked. I kind of like that one. I don't know if the strats are much better. I think the strats aren't as good because you don't get as many choices to use the YP.
I think the disembark strat's totally cooked. Because you can still disembark at the end of the command phase, your own command phase, and get primary. Okay, so I think that looks like 10 inches. It's close to 10 inches there. So, yeah. And then these other little chodes just hacking. I don't think he's dying to them. If he does, he deserves to die.
Yeah, they have assault on the shotguns. There's 1, 2, 3 shotguns in there with only like 1 attack each, 2 attacks each. But they're no AP, strength 5, 4-ups.
Yeah, and that's 10. That's 12 from there. Cool.
Is your Snickrock going to live past turn 1 this time, Blake?
Well, hey,
he never seems to.
I might go for some 9-inch charges. Who knows? He doesn't have turn-run rapid ingress, so no, it's probably not happening. Yeah, where's Arid now? Gotta always measure that old Arid now.
You don't need this land fortress here.
Nah,
Cool.
get rid of him. Send him to the ether. Yeah, that's looking pretty decent. And then since it's GW, we'll just have ourselves inch away from the front of the wall. Yes. Yeah. Cool. Okay, Snickers down. Where are